They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think
join his party.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Good luck, Carl.
Hey. Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. A first down carry by Elliott. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you.
Hey, he finished saying this, y'all
you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
I'm on with that one. Nah, G-shit, I've been lied up, pussy. You better stop playing with me.
Prescott from the gun on third. Escaping the pressure right.
What? Just knocked off Judy today.
Nothing doing
Who
there
said that?
The 13th play
Hey, play me the ball.
Alright. So on fourth down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Maher is good. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
That boy finna miss his drop trying to play, man.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You must say he'll break the game before he misses his drop.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 29, Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, why the computer don't say height, though?
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
Y'all get one, he didn't get that.
And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is he got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, and Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right, and Ed had a ball up.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 66 yards. And the Cowboys push out.
Hey, Stacks, who missed it? We ran a train on Judy earlier.
First, they got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far
Terry.
they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 49 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. Then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
That boy threw that nano at me.
Can take him into the end zone.
Nigga, you know that's a nano.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts to their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing, Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Elliott. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Marr able to put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
We own that. Punish. Charges.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little
you gotta
bit
pay
better.
attention. The Chargers.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with
He will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may
be stop that bitch-ass shit.
Not a lot of positive grades.
You ain't trying to hit that shit, bro.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's
I didn't even mean to go for it.
He's trying to hit that whole ass shit, bro.
Afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add it.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more
jumping out of bounds.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Oh, look at the juke. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's taken down, but
man,
y'all niggas across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try to go now. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason has stood out, if you take a peek back at the draft, the first round was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they look pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of of skill players in the first round. Let's let the quarterback. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about it.
That's a young rich
eager
nigga.
to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted.
He young and wealthy.
That's a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited.
Coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Elliott running right. Space to run past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a 2-score advantage.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, don't touch my players, bro. Come on.
How they move the ball downfield. Very sharp.
Hey, we going to play the game by rules, or you just want to cheat?
With great dispatch.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked. Interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit
it would have been a pick if he called it.
And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards on the play.
He gonna do it again.
Down.
Oh, man, they want to cut.
Now here's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Hey, let's get it.
It's Elliott, power running by Zeke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's
playing like a core screen.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the ball.
Oh, he was going to try to cap for you. Not today.
3 touchdowns and's got him in the lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly
I got gas. I got move up.
Punting the football.
I got run.
Urgency has to take
I got
over
run.
for them here.
45.
They know the score.
80.
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The sack by Robert Quinn. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long.
Give me that.
The coverage. They've all been excellent. And now
you see that. Use the word.
This one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Let's bring it. Single 47.